All
You
right.
just mean like that.
We are back to recording.
Oh,
So,
Logan.
so
Woohoo!
everyone already got their cussing out of the way, and now we
Oh,
rejoin
shit.
after just defeating a group of hobgoblins. And Ron is waking up. He is over there
I go
next to
outside to
Void.
check on him.
He's
I'm
getting up and
gonna
he's like,
I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with the stabilize it, just in case, and then I'll
Dex goes outside to check on Void.
I'll treat deadly wounds on him just for fun. It's only gonna heal a stupidly low amount of hit points, but whatever.
and Ron gets up, and he's like, thank you, Mordos. Is he over there? Is Mordos over there?
Yeah, I went out to check
He's
on
back
him,
outside.
and I say, if you're okay, I have something else to check on real quick.
He says, thank you, Mordos. I was in and out of consciousness as you were dragging me out. I really appreciate it, my friend. I knew giving you those herbs once upon a time would come back to me.
You know, I'm the one who brought you back to life, motherfucker.
It's like, and you too, Graham. And you too. And he reaches over and you help him up and he dusts himself off and he goes, I really appreciate you and your goddess or your god.
I
Thank
think
you.
Pharasma is an asexual nothing, and it's no, the Lady of Graves.
I'm gonna
Graham's
say-
like, here, get on. Graham's like, get on the horse. Nobody's riding it.
No.
Yeah, your goddess. Well, Telgan, go ahead and give me a perception check, and then are you just checking out that room, or are you going through that door?
Graham's gonna run in here real quick.
And
And then,
Teglin's searching for dangers, like more hobgoblins. So he's opening the doors. He's going through.
Well,
Graham's detecting magic. Detect magic. Detect magic. Detect magic.
Dex is just making sure there's not a scratch on Void.
all right. Well, Graham goes into the room and he's trying to detect magic to make sure that there's nothing going on, while Jex is checking out his horse, and Ron helps himself up and says, "I do appreciate it, guys. Just you might want to be careful of that door. I did trap it. Go ahead and give me a reflex save."
Oh shit!
As you hear a small
Oh, sorry, I
explosion
cussed.
from inside the room.
Nice, 19.
19.
Good save.
That might be good.
Hey, you've been rolling like a champ, Ryan.
That will be.
It's not me. It's the awesome Teglin effect.
Actually, no. There is no reflex save. It's a ranged attack roll. Let me do a ranged attack roll.
He says after you get a great reflex save.
Well,
I would rather it be an attack roll,
Oh!
unless of course he rolls a 19.
And it's a plus 10.
All right.
That'll hurt.
A small bit of acid shoots out from a trigger, you take 2 points of damage as it eats away at your robe. You're like, "Sa!" And you open up the door, and you see inside that room, because I figure you might want to know what's in that room since you just took damage opening up the door.
Does he exclaim or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that all of y'all heard a boom. Sa!
Jex just looks at Ron and says, anything else to tell us about?
He says, as long as he doesn't step into the room. Just kidding. No, he
This
says
is like
that-
Home Alone.
He goes, no, there's nothing else. There's people inside my basement. Come. And what Teglin can see is a hastily thrown rug over what appears to be a basement. You also see bedding and some other supplies neatly organized. inside the rooms, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know that there's quite a haul inside here.
All right, I'd like to quickly explain to my old friend Ron. Ron, we're trying to gather as many survivors as we can and escape into the Fangwood. Is it okay if we take all the supplies and provisions we can carry from your shop before the armies loot your place completely with us, with the refugees?
He says, of course, anything for all of y'all, as long as we don't give it to those damn hobgoblins. I'm gonna
Aye.
make them pay, my friend.
We all will, but for now we need to get as many people as we can into the woods. Speaking of, I have someone to check on. All of y'all coordinate, and you can load supplies onto Panoply if needed. And as he does that, I walk out towards the bushes outside the place and give a bird whistle.
Jex will hop on the horse and follow you just to make sure you're all right.
All right. Well,
And I'm given the call my family should be expecting, because I'm hoping they're already here in the bush.
Does Graham find anything with his detect magic?
well, yeah. I'm gonna go over the loot, and I'm just gonna say
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say the loot, but I'm not actually gonna
I'll
put
write
them
it down.
down. And then
I'm writing all our loot down too.
there's quite a bit. It might
I'm
take
ready.
us
I got a pencil. I got a pencil and a piece of paper, dude. Let's go.
I'm ready to record it by typing in the actual group gold page, which is much faster than writing. Sorry.
All right.
So go whenever you're ready.
I'll kill you.
Okay, there
I
are
know you will, but I'm typing way faster than
hobgoblin
you're writing.
bodies. You find 2 potions of cure light wounds.
Yeah.
2 potion or a potion of invisibility. 3 alchemist fires. 1 antitoxin. 2 smoke sticks. 2 tanglefoot bags. 2 thunderstones. 1 heavy mace. Hello?
1 what?
Heavy mace.
Ooh, dibs.
Okay.
Just a second. 1 masterwork longsword.
Nice.
Okay.
1 masterwork chain shirt.
Ooh.
Can I have that?
Sure.
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm just waiting for the longbow.
Actually, you know what? I'm good.
Masterwork
Actually,
longbow.
I am fine with on the chain shirt. Somebody else can have that.
1 masterwork longbow.
Masterwork
Oh,
longbow. Yeah. I'm taking that shit.
187 gold pieces.
man. Nice.
57 silver pieces.
Okay.
5 bottles of blood block. Oh, this is treasure that's inside the alchemist shop now. That was all the relevant treasure on the hobgoblins. There's also just regular chain shirts that I'm just gonna do, and some regular equipment. That's stuff that stood out on the hobgoblins.
Gotcha.
Heard.
So I'm gonna give y'all some regular stuff, and I'll just add that later, because it's pointless to do that other stuff. 3 vials of anti-plague.
Wait,
the
hold
shop.
on. What was it? 5 bottles of what?
3 vials of anti-plague.
No, what was the first thing? You said 5 bottles of blood something.
Blood block.
Oh, okay.
A bottle of fireward gel. 2 flasks of defoliant. A portable alchemist lab.
Oh.
Mhm.
That is Ron's though, so you're actually kind of
Right.
But Ron goes in and he opens up a compartment and pulls out some envelopes tied with twine. One holds a dust of illusion, and the other holds a dust of tracelessness. And that is everything, besides some mundane. I really wish I would just simply just y'all should have just let me copy and paste and then put it in there later. Because like I said, if we're gonna do that every adventure whenever we get to treasure, it's better for me to just do it at the end and then just y'all look through it during our non.
Well, like I
Gaming.
want to equip that masterwork longbow now.
Yeah.
Are you taking the long sword, Teglin?
Nah, I don't got proficiency. There's a reason I'm wielding club.
Oh, then Jex will take the masterwork longsword.
Despite how it looks, I am a wizard.
And then Ron, as he's going through his stuff and he's pulling out stuff, going, yes, we can take this, we can take this. In his cellar and in his shop, they all find enough equipment for 10 provision points.
Okay.
And inside his cellar, you find multiple people, including your father-in-law's or Graham, your father-in-law's brother. So I guess it'd be a cousin to you?
No.
Your father-in-law's brother? Don't know.
My wife's uncle.
Yeah, your wife's uncle.
Okay.
Your uncle-in-law.
Jorvinal, who unfortunately is he took a war wound, so he's a little slow. And he says, Graham, is that you?
Oh, Jorvin. Been quite a while since I've seen you. How are you doing, bud? How's where's the rest of the family?
I came to the shop. I was told to. Gregory, he need me to get somewhere safe.
Ah, yes. Where is Gregory? Where'd you last see him?
He was at the house.
Ah. Did he tell you where he was going?
No, he just said go to the shop, and I just ran. Did I do
Oh,
good?
good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So good. You make sure to keep yourself safe here.
Oh, good. So you need me to wait here?
Yes.
Okay, as everyone else leaves the basement to join the rest of the parties.
And then I'll just kind of light a Molotov cocktail and throw it down the stairs as we leave.
Oh my god, dude.
Dr. Graham is fucking evil.
So I can Jason will never ever again have to RP this character. Because it's offensive. No, I'm kidding. No, I thought that I don't know what I thought. Yeah, let's go, dude. Come on.
Jorvano.
Uncle Sassafras.
What you know about Jorvano is he was actually a Chersono ranger a long time ago.
He got kicked in the head by a horse.
During one of the encounters, a fae cursed him.
Is he brilliant some days?
No.
Speaking of fate, something you should know, Jason, is that if Fae come close to us, my scar burns. Blighted Fae, sorry.
Okay.
You like that, Russell?
I love it.
So I can sense them like...
Shout out Brendan Sanderson. So, yeah, he Fae cursed him. and so unfortunately he's really challenged right now.
Do I know what or is a member of the Rangers?
I'm gonna say Auburn told you that he was once a ranger,
All right.
but they could never find the Fae that caused it, so they were never able to get him back to normal, and so that he's been safer just staying in town.
Well, I'm gonna treat him with the utmost respect.
And then I assume y'all are just getting everyone together.
Yeah, I am still interested on whether my call in the bushes caused my family to come out.
All right, you give a call to the
We're not
bushes.
quite there yet.
Well, see, I thought you were getting the other people, but I guess you will
No, I
also
told
say.
my
bird.
family to wait. I told my family to wait in the bushes.
Okay, then you call and no one answers.
Oh, we're going to Mortis is really upset.
Does my family come out?
Jex calls louder than Mordos would have.
No, no one in your family answers either. Graham.
Shit. You said this was going to work.
Momo should have delivered the letter.
Well,
Let's
Momo's
check
not
your
there.
families. Let's check your family.
Well, whose house is closer?
Well, Graham's house was closest to the shop, in between the shop and the shrine.
Yeah, so we said we were gonna go to the shop first, or to Graham's house first before the shop.
All right, so you get everyone and you tell
Or
them to load them
shrine,
up,
yeah.
which later on I'll put down the points, because right now y'all haven't gotten to the point where the
You need them.
people are overloaded yet.
Okay.
Because I think y'all are like 20 something right now, but y'all just picked up another. I'm gonna say
More bodies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So y'all are up to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people currently.
15.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, they are shadowing behind y'all
What
as
was
best
the
as
population
possible.
of this town?
400.
Up to
400.
600 during the festival.
Oh gosh, that's a tiny amount of people.
I mean, we're trying to save every life matters.
It does. I just mean, like, man, this is a fucking massacre.
Yeah.
So if y'all
Yeah,
get out,
dude.
if y'all get out with 14 people, then y'all might be just the heroes of the day. So y'all make y'all's way towards Johnny's home.
Graham's. Well, technically, it's my wife's home, but
Graham's.
I lived there once.
As y'all make y'all's way through the bushes and the side roads, you come upon a relatively small house. You see a total of 4 dead hobgoblin bodies
Oh boy, I was about to be so mad.
and 1 Gregory Blade Walker on the ground, covered in blood.
Do I know that this is my son-in-law?
Your father-in-law?
Father-in-law?
Yes, you've met your father-in-law several times.
Oh, I thought it was my. I'm sorry, I misread the thing. For some reason, I was thinking it was my daughter's husband, not my wife's father.
Yeah, he's an older man.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna run up to him. How's he look? How's he looking?
Dead.
I'm gonna be like, Gregory.
Dead. Go ahead and give me a perception check. And
Heal
then
check?
a perception. And then everyone else when they come towards them.
Where are we? Are we on the right or left?
We're at Johnny's family's house.
I just mean,
Oh.
where are our characters?
He means on the
I
map.
don't-
Well, you don't have to
Oh.
move them to the map. I'm just
Okay.
using this as just irrelevance. Like the bodies are outside
Got
the
you.
house.
Got you.
So you don't have to create a character or anything. This is just.
Okay.
So do a perception check. You see that the hobgoblins
See anything?
appear to have been killed by a blade. You can only assume that the blade came from this older man, and if the bodies have anything to say, that he must have been a warrior in his youth. And you see that the door is open to the house.
All right, I'm gonna wave up Keglin as I approach the door.
And what are the rest of y'all doing? Do y'all wave the rest of the refugees to come near the house? Are y'all going over there, or are y'all staying put away from the house?
No, that's why I said I just wave them all up over here.
Okay.
Refugees or party?
Oh no, party.
Okay, so the party approaches the house
Okay.
cautiously.
Yeah.
The refugees are trying to stay hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You go inside the
And
house.
Go ahead.
Go inside the house, and the house appears to be eerily quiet.
I'm gonna yell, Hilaria, Sarah, Helen, Graham.
No one answers. However, you do smell some wood smoke. And you look and you see that it does appear to be a little bit of smoke coming from behind the house.
All right. Graham will from inside the house look out one of the back windows.
All right, you see that the back of the house appears to be on fire. And you can actually hear some flame and some crackling and everything else that's kind of drowning out your shouts a little.
I rush back and try to cast create water over the flames.
All right, you rush around and you start dousing it. Russell, whenever you head outside the door, you see
Jax
that
is gonna rush straight in.
Aubryn is examining Gregory's body.
What? When did the refugees get up here?
They didn't. You look around and see it's only her. While everyone else is inside.
I catch my breath. Stop. Silent. No.
Do you walk up to her, see what she's doing?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you told everyone you were going outside to do the create water, or you just left because I don't know if you told anyone or not. Everyone else is inside
Yeah,
the
I just
building.
rushed outside to try to put out the fire.
You come up to Aubryn, and you see that Aubryn is looking at him, and she takes her left hand and she rips off the upper left hand of his shirt, and you see an odd kind of scar on it.
Hey, Auburn, what have you done?
He's like, no, it's not me, lad. And then she kind of kicks the longsword over to you and say, does that look familiar?
Perception check?
Go ahead and do a perception check.
An odd kind of scar. Was it like a bite mark?
No, it appears a burn mark that is healed over.
Perception.
Okay, you see that his longsword is a longsword with the Charcinio Ranger emblem on it. But it appears to be embossed in golden letters.
And I'm saying, what is going on here, Auburn? I thought this boy was a child, Graham's youngest.
No, this is not a boy. This is his father-in-law, Russell.
This is an old man.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the You find Graham on the ground. I thought it was Graham Jr. I thought it was the
I said
kid.
Gregory. Gregory is Graham's
Gregory. Okay,
father-in-law.
my bad. I thought we were looking at his son dead. My bad. And I bend the knee to the sword and gently touch the sword and say goodbye, brother.
And she reaches over and she grabs the burn mark, and then she kind of covers it up and says, "There's some things you don't need to know yet." And she grabs the sword and she says, "You will want this." Or
I
somebody
look
in the
at it with
party will need it.
awe. Ah, a golden embossed sword of my order is seems too good to be true for a young recruit like myself.
Just
But
take it.
I tuck it away. I tuck it away underneath my cloak, making sure the symbols are hidden.
Okay. And then she says, "Was there anyone inside the hut?"
We haven't checked the hut yet. I came to stop the fire, and I rush over there with her.
All right. And she goes into the. She goes and with you towards the back. And
As soon as I see the house is kind of burning, I'm gonna run inside.
Yeah, Jex just ran into the fire.
I assumed everyone ran inside the house because
Oh,
you
yeah.
called and everyone ran inside, and so this happened out in the little courtyard area.
Okay, yeah.
And so the back of the house is on fire, and so y'all are quickly searching the house as fast as y'all can, and you're yelling out for Graham Jr., and you're yelling out for Sarah, and you're yelling out for Helga, right? Helgen?
Helga, yeah.
Yeah. And you see through the windows that Mordos is out there with Auburn trying to get some buckets and try to put out the fire while y'all are searching the house real quick. You managed to find a total of 1 provision point worth of extra supplies inside the hut. And you see Russell, while you and Auburn are outside, you see that she kind of smells the air. She says, "Come." And she kind of walks over towards the back shed.
Yes, master. I follow.
And she opens up the door. And she kind of smells a little bit more. And she goes, "Someone's here." All of y'all go ahead and give me a perception check to see if y'all see her doing that in the back. It's a very odd thing to see. Everyone? That's nice. Okay.
12? I got a
That's
12 total.
The
That
dice
is
said
all
no.
Mordos.
Okay, so Mordos and her go inside that shed, and within moments, she pulls back some hay bales, and there you find a 16-year-old girl, Sarah. And she looks up at Mordos and Auburn, and she goes, "Are you here to help me?"
Yes, Sarah, come. Your father is outside.
"Papa's here? What about Grandpa? Is he okay?"
I say, my child, your grandfather, he was a warrior to be honored. And we will remember him in our memories and our prayers.
And she gets up and she heads with you outside the shed. And then, do y'all just tell everyone inside the house to come out?
Yep. As they do, they'll ask Sarah, Sarah, please, have you seen my wife or my son, Bran or Olga?
No. No, I haven't seen anyone. I'm sorry.
Graham's gonna run to the clinic that's attached to the house, and he's gonna grab a med kit.
He says, I think I might know where Graham Jr. is, though."
Where? Where is he hiding?
He normally is at the shrine now. He hasn't told Papa that he is a new acolyte there at the shrine. He's been studying there for the last few weeks. An altar person.
Nice. I'm figured by then Graham has gone outside and he's like, Sarah, and he like kind of runs as best he can to her because he hasn't seen her.
He's
In,
like limping, running. Like
yeah, he
dragging
hasn't
his
seen
way.
her in over 2 years.
Well, he saw her at the festival, but that didn't really catch up. Because you remember that she hugged you? Everything?
Oh yeah,
Alright, she says,
I guess whatever.
She says, Papa, you're here.
And he embraces her and he's like, ah, yes. You need to stay close. Go with the other refugees. We're going to find safe passage. Do you know where your mother, your sister, or your brother are?
Goes, yeah, Graham Jr.? He would be at the shrine.
The shrine?
Yes, he wanted to surprise you.
With what exactly now?
And she kind of smiles a little bit, like innocent children do when they know something that parents don't. And she says, I'm not gonna ruin it. He'll show you.
I'm sorry to interrupt this. We ain't got time. If they're at the shrine, we should head for that.
I couldn't agree more.
You're right. Sorry, it's a doddle.
And Auburn, she comes
Little
close.
miss, it's nice to meet you. We should be going.
And Auburn says, come with some of the others. And she kind of motions her back towards the rest of the group. And then they continue to shadow y'all. As y'all make y'all's way, go ahead and roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somebody roll a d6.
I got it. 2.
1, 2. That would be Graham. Alrighty, Rudy Graham. Let's see what happens.
Did we heal up at all after that? After the last place, the shop? Out of curiosity.
I do not
No.
think y'all did.
We did
Okay.
not.
Just wanted to know. That's fine.
We got some potions.
Alright, Graham, go ahead and give me a 20 perception check. You're trying to hit DC 20.
Right, this is +7. Got it.
Nice.
26.
Match
26.
19. Let's go.
It's a 26.
That's nice, Tecklin.
Oh God.
Alright, so
It was
Wow.
it was watered down.
So, Graham, you almost step on what appears to be a wicked-looking bear trap. With, like, the pressure plate being a skull in the center of it, with the jaws having, like, serrated jaw onto the clothes to just cripple anyone who steps on it.
He kind of throws his arms up and he's like, hold. There's a gnarly trap here.
And it appears to be nothing that y'all would do, but maybe the hobgoblins set some of these traps in, like, in between some of the buildings.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Jex is gonna set it off from a safe distance with his lance, and yeah, we should
Take it with us.
lookout.
We
Alright.
should. I'd like to put the bear trap in my inventory.
I don't use traps. That's all
I
I use.
do.
All right, Russell, go ahead and it's a disabled device DC 20.
Well, he's gonna go ahead and just trigger it at a range with his lance.
I know, but well, okay.
So yeah, he sets it off at a range.
Okay. And then it's my manual reset. Yeah. I guess everything's cool for you to do it. This man catcher trap is vicious.
You say
3d6.
man catcher? I thought you said a bear trap.
Oh, it's a special kind of bear trap. It's called a man catcher trap.
Okay.
It does 3d6 plus 3 piercing damage,
My God.
Whoa.
and with a failed escape artist check of DC 22 or a 26 strength check, if you fail by 5, it causes 1d6 bleed damage
Oh my
on the
god.
trapped creature.
Yeah, that's gonna kill.
I'm rolling perception checks every 5 feet from now on, here till I get to the next building.
Like I said,
What's
it's a vicious trap.
Yeah, Jex is poking ahead with his lance right now.
I'm going to take 45 minutes to walk the next 20 feet.
You're like, the whole town is taken over by the time we go 10 more feet. You're like, it's over. No,
That's crazy.
if an NPC was to hit this thing, they would give out a cry or a shout that could lure other hobgoblins to your area unless people choose to abandon the person.
Oh God, that's terrible.
Wow. That is horrible.
Vicious.
Yeah.
These guys are assholes.
Like,
That's fun.
I think that's the point.
I was like, wow, this thing's intense. Okay. So I was hoping it was
Thank
a
God you
PC
rolled well.
because an NPC wouldn't have seen it.
Dude,
Right.
it is lucky because I've been rolling like absolute shite.
All right, so you make your way to the shrine.
Walking fast, aces past, and I'm shrine bound.
All right.
With a
The
vigilant eye on the ground for more instant death traps.
A large wooden deck surrounds an octagonal structure with broad archways leading into the place of worship. There, to the left stands a moss-encrusted stone monument. There are caged birds, branches, fruits decorate wooden supports of the temple's entryway. You see a dead villager is curled up on the wooden deck before the temple. In addition to which you can see a small, not an outhouse, but like a smaller shed out the back of the shrine. And you see that the shrine's windows that once depicted Desna Elistrel,
Erastil.
Erastil,
Erastil.
and the Green Mother.
Erastil?
Yeah.
Because this is like a trifecta worship area. It's Desna, Erastil, and then the Green Faith.
Yeah. The Druid faith, yeah.
You see that the windows have been shattered, and you can see a body outside one window, as opposed to where it looks like somebody took a person and slammed them through one of the windows.
Sorry, I gotta stop cussing.
All right, so do you wish to
worried
go
about my
around the
family.
front to the deck, or do you wish to check out the smaller building off to the right side?
I
want
guess
to clear
it's
the small building first.
I think Teglin wants to just kind of go to the just go into the shrine. Gotta save
Yeah.
people.
Main shrine.
I mean,
Where Jex would want to head
how
to.
far away? How far apart are they from each other?
I'm gonna say like 40 yards. It's really not a huge distance.
Yeah, I'd say we just. I mean, most people aren't in favor of this, but split up. We got people to save.
Yeah. I'll go with somebody to that side building.
I'm gonna head into the main one.
All right, do y'all
Me and the
want
doctor will go to the side building.
Auburn?
Before we split up, how's everyone feeling?
I mean, I'm
I could use a little
Fine,
something.
Doctor.
All right, now Auburn still has 2 more heals, and she does 2d6.
How
That
many
would be
people are
nifty.
down?
Do you want her to use her more powerful currently, or do you want to use some of Graham's?
Me and Void are only 4 down each, so more powerful would not help for me.
Yeah, I'm down 5.
I just need. I mean, you could use the scroll of cure light if you want it on me. I'm down 9.
You're down 9. All right, so I'll burn one more channel. So that'll leave me with 1 more for the day because I've used. This will be my 4th, and I have 5 total. Wait.
Now, are y'all
No,
using Auburn or any of the other people currently when y'all go to check this thing out? And
I
since
see
y'all are
you.
splitting up,
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
sweet.
since y'all are
Auburn
splitting
can
up,
go with the doctor and me to the side building.
that's actually my last channel. I only have 4 channels a day. It's 3 plus charisma, right?
I think so.
Yes, it's 3 plus charisma.
You're only
Yeah,
plus
I
1 charisma?
only have a 13 charisma.
Ah.
All right. Auburn goes with Russell and the doctor to the side building. Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Panoply and I are both at full now.
Okay. Then
And I'm back to full now too.
Go
Actually,
ahead.
I'm going to command Panoply to guard Jix.
What? No, take Panoply with you.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got void.
Okay.
All right. So Telgan and Jex and Void are going towards the shrine, and then Auburn, the doctor, and Mordos is going towards the smaller building.
Yeah, we're gonna clear the small building quick and then go to the other building.
All right. Let me take off your shaking condition, Russell. All right.
Check the door for traps.
All right. Go ahead and check the door for traps, Russell.
I get a +1 to that.
Jex does not check any doors for traps.
Yeah, neither does Tagline. Are these doors closed? Out of curiosity.
We'll get to you in a second.
Okay.
Oh,
And so you check for traps, and then you open up the door to go inside after not finding any.
Yes. Correct.
All right. When you open up the door, you are greeted by Nolan as he's rushing out the door with a warrior wielding a battle axe. And behind them, Johnny, Graham sees Graham Jr. hiding with a commoner that you know. And Nolan goes, "Oh, I'm glad you're here. They have Rhina in the shrine. We were about to go try to rescue her." And you see that Nolan has a quarterstaff and apparently a chain shirt.
Who is Nolan again?
He is an acolyte of the temple that is the closest to actually swearing allegiance to a god without being a cleric.
Okay.
of what?
He hasn't sworn to a god yet.
Oh, okay.
And he says, "Rhina's in there. They came in and they slaughtered everyone. We gotta go rescue her."
Nolan, quick, have you seen my family? Did they come here to the shrine seeking shelter?
Says, "No, my friend. They haven't been here."
Damn it.
and then the commoner Fourth Wind says, Mordos, is that you? And you realize that Fourth Wind is there. Fourth Wind Glory Bluff. And she is actually your wife's cousin.
Oh,
Because Olga was once Olga Glory Buff.
okay. I say, Fourth Wind, have you seen Olga?
Goes, no, I have not. But I saw
What?
Bran.
Tell me.
He
Where did you see Bran?
he was being taken away with manacles
No. Which direction? Where?
towards the center with all the other slaves.
No!
I
I
haven't seen
pound
Olga.
the walls.
I'm sorry. And then you see Nolan goes, we must prevent any more of these. Come! And you see that he walks towards the shrine as if he's just a warrior in training with the other warrior. So unless somebody stops him,
Oh, I'm not gonna stop him. I'm gonna be like, come with me. I'm gonna
alright,
leave
so
the bow strapped on my back, and I'm gonna pull out my new longsword. And I'm gonna charge into that shrine with full of rage.
alright, so y'all are
I
basically
Kill
going
every
to be
hobgoblin-looking thing I can find.
y'all are gonna be 2 rounds behind, basically.
I missed the last little bit. Do you mind filling me in?
My son was seen taken away in manacles to the center of the village, and now I'm in a blood rage.
Ah,
Well, as the others make their way up the decking towards the shrine, they open up the shrine doors to a total massacre. There are bodies all over the floor of the temple where they appear to be cut down in the middle of prayer. You see that the statues that once were in the room of the different gods have been ripped down or defaced. You see 2 hobgoblins off towards the side laughing as they take their swords and poke another body just to make sure they're dead. You see another hobgoblin with a man catcher around the throat of Rhina, who's on her knees in front of an altar. On the altar, with his legs dangling underneath, appears to be a large hobgoblin with a helmet with horns coming off in splint mail, with a wicked looking bastard sword that appears to be serrated. And behind the altar appears to be another hobgoblin taking an axe to the last statue that have been unmarred as she chops at it before realizing anyone's come in the room. When the doors open, multiple heads turn towards you. And then we're going to go ahead and stop the second recording here for the battle.
right on. Dude, that was cool.